The way you solve that is that you say that there is no free will.
That's right.
And what I'm saying to you is you don't act that way.
I hear this all the time. The pose that I'm just confused as to what it would look like for somebody to act as if they believe there was no free will. I mean, the mechanism is so useful and has been so successful in embedding itself into our psyche that we cannot shake it off. But the very argument I'm making relies on the assumption that we will still be driven by our drives.
In this clip, Ben challenges Alex and says, well, Alex, you live as if you were choosing, but you don't believe that you are. And Alex's response to that is, well, what would it look like to live a life where I don't believe I'm choosing? I believe that that life would look very much like a squirrel trying to cross the road. You would see the squirrel run across the road because his desire is to cross that road, and so he's following that desire. It's the strongest desire. And then a car starts coming, and the desire to be safe and to preserve his life takes over. But it's not changing its mind. All that's happening is one desire is becoming stronger than the other desire, back and forth as the squirrel goes across the road. Well, that is what it would look like if a human were to follow the same logic that Alex is putting forward. But that's not what our world looks like, and that's not how humans operate. And this is where free will does come into play, in the fact that we as humans have the ability to hold our desires in tension. We don't simply follow the strongest desire. And in moments where we are holding desires in tension, we can also choose to do nothing. My next argument against Alex's point of view is more one of introspection. Do you notice that as a human being, you have the ability to see yourself almost from a third person? If free will is an illusion that was evolved over time, then we shouldn't be able to see ourselves outside of it. We shouldn't be able to perceive our deliberating. We should just deliberate and then obey, just like a squirrel or just like an animal. But the fact that I can perceive my own deliberation means that deliberation is not the end. There is a higher order conscience going on, and that is where the free will lies.